right, you ready? I'm going to keep it basically the same shape, but I'm going to give you different neck options and rim options. So notice how much that changes the I don't know, the character of the pot, right? Why? Because we're playing with a shadow. The shadow is getting broken at that edge and at this edge, right? If I make it flat up here, again, it's a very different kind of shape. It's a different character. If I go through and give it more, I don't know, what do we call that? Smoothness. Same shape, but more elegance. Or if I give it a little bit more definition down here at the neck, it's like I'm giving it a necklace, right? If I round oh, well, that's kind of cool. You notice that edge there, right? So how sharp, how round, how thin, what angle? I'm really wanting you to pay attention because the rim is like the lips. It's the relationship, it's the space or the transition between inside and outside, and it's a very sexy part of the pot. Let's just get real about it. It's sexy, right? It also has the option of being more or less functional, right? So if I make it very sharp coming in here at the tip, pointing in, that's going to be not so great for your vase because it's going to cut the flower stem, right? So you want to think about how the flower stem is going to move. If I make it straight up and a little bit sharp at the tip, notice how different that is? It's like a radically different pot. Or flared out. Or when does the flare start? How low does the flare start? What I want to tell you is that when you're going to trim this thing in a chuck, this has to be narrower than that if you want to be able to trim it, right? Does that make sense? If I don't want to trim it, I'm going to show you how to do that. So that's going to be my incredibly delicate rim, which is great as long as it's going to sit on a shelf and not do much, right? But if it needs to function, if you need a lot of coming and going with it, you don't want a very delicate rim. Wooden knife tool. Notice I've got two hands on my tool. I am doing my final shaping at the bottom with this tool. Right, so it really, I can take off a bunch. Got a little warp going on. And if I want to go back to that and get it cleaned up a little bit more, I can take that out by going underneath with another tool. Right? Now I have access with my metal rib, which got away.
Oh, it's right here.
Metal rib, thank you.
The video is going to get weird in a sec. Okay, there we go.
You see how I'm moving up the pot and curving around my curve.
It doesn't look like you're removing as much as you're shaping.
That's right. That's right. I'm just shaping, kind of smoothing it. I think that's it. I think we have a pot.
Oh,
So one last thing, ready? Right up here. If I wanted to, right? I've got a little vase now with I can pour. And I would wire it if I had a wire. Thank you.